Good morning, children. Today is Tuesday, 7th July 2020, and today we are going to attempt some written work in our notebooks. Yesterday, I gave you some homework, so let's take a look. Alright, yesterday I asked you to color the rhyming words in the poem. Yesterday we read the poem. This morning is our history test. So I'm sure all of you have colored the rhyming words in the poem with test, west, notes, coast, coats, hand, stand, stowed, code, names, games, to, Timbuktu, peace, Greece, plays, my niece, prepared, scared, test, west, coats, notes, Rome, home. So this was the poem with the message that it's not a good idea to cheat. One should work hard, one should study hard instead of cheating, because cheats never prosper. Alright, so today we are going to attempt the reference to the context of this one poem. So let's get going with that. Alright, so please take out your notebooks. Alright children, let me show you that how would you prepare your notebooks. First of all, you will draw a margin line and write down classwork. Tuesday, 7th July 2020, unit number 4. This morning is our history test. Topic, reference to context. As you see that, first write down the day, then date and month, classwork, and you have to mention unit and topic similarly the way you are watching in the video. Alright, after this you have to write down the question that is given on your textbook, page number 25. So let's read the lines first from the poem. Answer the following questions with reference to context. Inside my coat I wrote my notes, including dates and famous quotes. Alright, so these are the lines. These are the lines taken from the poem, and these are the questions, और हमने इन lines के reference में इन questions का answer write करना है. So let's read question A. List 5 topics that the notes were about. आपने कोई से भी वो 5 topics write down करने हैं जिनके बारे में student ने notes write किए थे. वैसे तो यहाँ पे काफ़ी सारे topics हैं, but we will choose only 5. List 5 topics the notes were about. ये आपने लिस्ट अप करने हैं, सो यू विल enlist them 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Famous quotes, names of Olympic winners, buildings, people, Shakespeare, places, ancient Rome, ancient Greece. आप किसी का भी नेम राइट कर सकते हैं यहाँ पे. Alright, after this B excuse me. Which phrase from these lines is repeated? You have to find out, you have to pick out the phrase which is repeated here. आपने वो phrase pick out करना इस poem में जिसको repeat किया गया. So what is that phrase? Alright, I'm sure जब yesterday आपने ये poem read की होगी, you are very much familiar with that phrase which is repeated. Alright, let me show you. That is dates and famous quotes. Dates and famous quote, it is repeated here, and first it was given here in first stanza. Inside my coat I write my notes. These are the lines from the poem जिसके reference में हम answers write कर रहे हैं, including dates and famous quotes. This is the phrase which is repeated in poem. So that's our answer for this one question. Which phrase from these lines is repeated? Excuse me. The phrase dates and famous quotes is repeated in final stanza. Alright, so first it was given here in the first one stanza. You see, dates and famous quotes, and it is repeated in final stanza. Basically this poem has 3 stanzas. First stanza, second stanza, and final stanza, that is the third one stanza. So it is repeated in final stanza. So that's how you will write down the answer to this one. But make sure while you're writing answers, you have to follow the punctuation. Let me show you closely so you can understand this one. The phrase dates and famous quotes, because this is the phrase, so you have to put this phrase within inverted commas. is repeated in final stanza. Alright children, let me tell you one more thing, that you have to focus on your work presentation. आपके letter formation, writing, punctuation, capitalization should be very fine and proper. आपने first letter capital write करना है, and आपकी वर्ड्स में देयर शुड बी इवन स्पेस बिटवीन योर वर्ड्स. आपके हर वर्ड में इवन स्पेस होनी चाहिए. लेटर फॉर्मेशन भी आपका प्रॉपर होना चाहिए. ऑलराइट, आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग दिस you will fill up the index at the back side in the front. Alright, first of all you will write down 7th July 2020, unit number 4, reference to the context. That's how you will fill up your index and you will complete your classwork. Alright children, let me tell you that while you're studying in Smart School app, the notes have been uploaded there. वहाँ पे ये notes upload किए हुए हैं. आप वहाँ से इनको download करेंगे और अपनी notebook पे अपनी सारी working complete करेंगे. I'm sure जो instructions आपको मैंने दी हैं आप उनको similarly follow करेंगे और अपना notebook का जो written work है आपका उसको आप complete करेंगे. Alright, for now let's take a look at the vocabulary for today. Quotes, Shakespeare, Greece, Rome, ancient. Ancient means old, something which is very old. कोई ऐसी चीज़ जो बहुत कदीम है, बहुत पुरानी है, पुराने ज़माने की है. So that is called ancient. Please repeat after me. Quotes, Shakespeare, Greece. Greece is the name of a country. Rome is also a name of a country. Rome, ancient. Alright, so this is the vocabulary. Alright, now it's time to look at the diary. Complete the classwork and learn reference to the context, unit number 4. आपको जैसे मैंने बताया, as I told you earlier, कि ये notes जो हैं अपलोड किए हुए हैं स्मार्ट स्कूल के ऐप में, नोट्स के फोल्डर में. आप वहाँ से इसे डाउनलोड करेंगे और अपना क्लास वर्क कंप्लीट करेंगे. मेक श्योर दैट यू राइट स्पेलिंग्स एंड लेट वेरी करेक्टली, और आप वहाँ से इसको कंप्लीट करेंगे अपने नोट्स को. एंड आई एम श्योर कि आप इसको नीटली राइट करेंगे बाय फॉलोइंग द इंस्ट्रक्शंस. ऑलराइट, थैंक यू वेरी मच. थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग अस. Look after yourself. Stay home. Stay safe.